no need to wipe down groceries or takeout, experts say, but do wash your hands. It might be time to reconsider, experts say, especially if that extra effort is adding to your daily stress. Even the US Food and Drug Administration, FDA, is re-emphasizing there's no real risk of getting the virus that causes COVID-19 that way. We want to assure you there is currently no evidence of human or animal food or food packaging being associated with transmission of the COVID-19, the agency tweeted recently. Jamie Lloyd-Smith is one of the scientists who worked on the only study to analyze how long SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, might remain on various surfaces. Despite the fact his research found the virus might live on cardboard for up to 24 hours and metal and plastic for 2 to 3 days, Lloyd-Smith doesn't bother to wipe down his own groceries or takeout. I don't, personally, Lloyd-Wright said. I treat my hands as potentially contaminated while I'm handling the groceries and unpacking them, and I make sure that I wash them fully when I'm done with that process. Virologist Dr. John Williams, who has studied coronaviruses for decades, is also not overly concerned. Personally, we are alternating cooking food at home and getting takeout food for a house full of kids home from college right now, Williams said. And we are not wiping down the containers from the restaurant. Because the odds of someone coming along and depositing enough virus on a grocery item or takeout container are pretty low, I view it as sort of a hypothetical risk, Lloyd-Smith said. So yes, I'm careful, I'll wash my hands, but I don't sort of regard it as glowing radioactively with virus. His advice might change, said Lloyd-Smith, if the person was at high risk from the virus, such as elderly or immunocompromised. One reasonable and easy to implement precaution for groceries that don't need refrigeration is simply to let them sit for a day or more before unpacking them, he said. This will vastly reduce the level of any contamination that is present. Washing hands is key if you want to focus on something that makes a key difference every time. Experts say it's much more important to become a fanatic about properly washing or sanitizing your hands after any potential encounter with coronavirus. Instead of worrying about how long the virus will persist and spraying everything down or wiping it down with sanitizer, you can manage this very unlikely route with low risk and make it even lower by just practicing proper good hand washing, said Chapman, or using hand sanitizer once you've returned home from the grocery store or gotten takeout food. I don't want to discount this conversation or people's fears, but it's almost like it doesn't matter much as long as everyone is washing their hands. Chapman, no need. If you are still really nervous about your risk of contamination by food products, then by all means use disinfectant wipes on the outside of containers, Williams said. Source: CNN.